כפרי, האוויר הכפרי, יש ריח.
מורי, מורי.
מור מהצד
כן.
השני פה.
כן, אני יודע, אני קורא למור.
לא, שהם ידעו.
I've never known what it's like to not be a twin, to not share everything with someone, to not have someone who looks so much like me, to not have someone who's known me since my first breath and I since theirs. But my sister and I are still very different people. We've always valued the fact that we are classified as fraternal because it creates a degree of separation, since people sometimes see us as one individual. Recently, I came across an article that changed everything. There's a very real chance that we could have been misclassified and are actually identical. I have to now face the decision, with my family's help, about whether I want to know the truth.
זה אמור להיות או שזה תקלה במצלמה או משהו?
I was in Albuquerque, in business travel there. And we know that we have a problem with the pregnancy. And 6 weeks, she called me and said, you know, I went to the doctor and actually the result of the test came. And she asked me if I'm sitting. I say, yeah, I'm sitting. And I say, okay, so how is the pregnancy? Everything is okay? She said, yeah, it's okay. But it's a twins. So it was really surprising.
There's one person who has to be as much a part of this decision as me, and that's my sister Shani.
I don't know if I'd want to find out.
I
I don't see like the need to.
מור, אנחנו פה.
מורי לפה.
I don't know, I feel like we haven't known for 18 years, or like 19 years now, I guess. It's like not gonna make a difference at this point, even though it could, but like...
I mean, I don't think it would make a difference in our relationship,
Yeah.
in our life, for the most part.
Yeah. People already think we're identical anyway, so whatever. I mean, I guess it'd be like nice to be like, oh, are you identical? Yes.
But right now, we're asked, are you identical? No, and I don't think...
Oh my god, you're not identical.
See, it's
no
more of a
way.
hype.
I don't know, I remember one thing that me and Dad talked about that was really interesting was just, like, the gray area between, like, being identical and fraternal. Like, how much of it is, like, nature versus nurture. And, like, besides the genetic aspect of it, you know?
Right.
Like,
Like
yeah,
how
we're
we-
super alike, but the thing that we differ in is, like, how we, like, how we approach certain situations. But, like, that could easily be just because we've always been at this, like, competitive state where we, like, each found our own way of approaching.
Right.
My turn to sing the song. No, no. Then the sun gets bigger and bigger and bigger. I know a kid, a bigger sun is so happy. Boop, 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 boop. I know a good song. The parade we're marching through the forest to Gulf Stream waters. This land was made for you and me. This land was made for you and me. Thank you. Thank you.
Because there was not a lot of competition between them. It was much more as a friendship relationship. And even if there was some competition, it was minor.
I'm still just as confused about what to do. I'm going to meet with Nancy Siegel, the head of the Twin Studies program at CSU Fullerton, and I hope she can give me some answers.
So twins are classified as identical or fraternal, and this is usually done at birth, but not through DNA testing or blood testing. It's usually done through examination of the placenta. And this is where the mistakes can be made, because if you have 2 placentas, that means that these are fraternal twins or early splitting identical twins. About 1/3 of identical twins split fairly early, before day 4 or 5, like that. Really the best way of telling twins apart, identical fraternal, is through DNA testing.
One of the things that like me and my parents have been talking a lot when we've been having this discussion about me and my sister being misclassified is just like how me and my sister are so similar, and like we look similar, we behave very similarly, we're into similar things, but there's like the little things that make us different. And my dad was like, yeah, so like those little things, that means you're obviously fraternal.
Now, with respect to individual pairs like your sister and yourself, it could be that you are very much alike. It could be that you're identical twins, but identical twins are not exactly the same in every way. There's a whole range of factors for why identical twins can be different. On the other hand, you could be fraternal twins who are just very similar, and that's quite possible too.
Do you think that finding out whether or not we're identical or not would change our relationship in any way?
It doesn't change their relationship, but I think in some ways they just understand each other and themselves a lot better.
Just really boring if it came back as fraternal.
It'd be really disappointing. Nothing's different.
A part of me wants to find out. Maybe I will someday. But for now, I feel happy as a fraternal twin, and I've spent my whole life believing I was one. I don't think finding out if I was identical would change my relationship with Shani, and if it did, it wouldn't necessarily be for the better. This journey has made me appreciate what I have, and I wouldn't want anything else.